Peace, family, peace, peace. Welcome to another episode of Agree to Disagree TV, the podcast. This is your host, King Arthur. Tonight, I have a very special guest in the building. You all know the brother Bobby Smith. We are here. We got the brother in the building. Let me bring him on so he can introduce himself. My brother, how you doing?
What up, King? What's good with you?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. How you feeling?
Man, I'm glad to be here with you, man. Glad to be here. Just sitting back tonight. Had the day off work, feeling good. How you feeling, man? You all right?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm honored to have you on the show, man. To the listening audience, man, I met this brother back in June of this year, man, during the watermelon washout. That's how I was introduced to the community. Man, we've formed a brotherhood ever since, man. We got a group of individuals who are on the health and wellness, fruiting up at a high level, trying to get that health together, man. So, that's what we're doing, man. So what made you change your life, man, and turn to fruit to get healthy?
Boy, you want the long version or the short version?
You know
Because
what?
no,
Matter of fact, hold that thought. I'm jumping the gun a little bit, man.
okay,
I'm jumping the gun a little bit. So, we all have phases in our life where we're one way and then we change for the better and whatnot. So I want to talk about three Bobby Smiths. We're gonna
mm,
talk about three different versions of Bobby Smith, all right?
okay,
So we're gonna go over the first version, when you was still OG Bobby Smith. You know what I'm saying? So I want you to check this out. Y'all check this out, family.
Let's go. Come on, get the rest of your stuff. We don't have any time. I just need another person. Are you listening to the words that are coming out of my mouth? Time to just start to okay, we are out of time. We have no idea where his ass might be right now.
Look, he's out with the police in the streets right now, right? There's only a few places he can post up at.
None of that matters, Freak. We need to go.
Maybe I can buy you some time, huh? So we can make the move the right way.
Freak, Tommy is a fucking killer.
So am I. Alright? Haven't I always had your back and protected you? It's the same here. Nothing changed. I just need you to trust me. Please. But if anything happens, use it.
Go.
Okay, Rick. Promise me you'll be careful.
Hey,
Things will work out.
go.
mm.
Talk about that version of Bobby Smith.
Oh man, that's crazy. I wouldn't even expected you to play that. It's crazy because looking at that, I was just having a conversation about that guy, right? And it's crazy because I remember those nights, and that man right there was a complete mess, bro. Alcoholic, like that was 2 years before I stopped drinking. So dark moments, man. Alcoholism, to the degree where a lot of people, how a lot of people alcoholics, right? Like you everybody know an alcoholic, but how that one alcoholic that's just really bad. That was me. Like the whole city knew it. Everybody in my family knew how bad the problem was. But even with that being said, they didn't know how bad the problem was. They seen me drunk and stuff, but they ain't seen me in the house like that. So it's only one or two people seeing me like that. The person who took that video, which was Nita, everybody know Nita because I introduced her to the community. She took that video and she actually was using it for blackmail. Like if you ever, You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy that she got that. Yeah, man, complete alcoholic bad person. That was a bad person right there, man. Like real talk. People be like, you wasn't a bad person, you was doing bad things, but I was off the hook. I was a womanizer, a wannabe gangster, losing jobs, bad father, just not a man. So that's who that was. That's who that was right there.
Man, powerful, brother. Yeah, I was just gonna say you wasn't a bad person. You was just growing. You was just becoming. That's how I like to think of it, man.
Okay.
But that was one version of Bobby Smith, man. I want to talk about this version of Bobby Smith right here.
Well, I'm Bobby Smith. I'm from Toledo, Ohio. I'm a fruitarian, and I've been a fruitarian for about a year now. Currently, I'm on my 68th day of eating only watermelon all day long, every single day. I've been doing it since May 15th. I embarked on this journey because I just like to challenge myself. That's what I do. I've been doing it all year long in like these fruit challenges where I do like 30 days of only smoothies, or I might do 10 days of only a certain fruit here and there. So it's just something I like to do to build discipline. So that's why I do it. It's made me overall more healthy, more vibrant, make me look forward to my days a lot more, and I have a lot more energy. And it's also to prove people wrong on saying that we can't live off of all just fruit. So that's another big reason why I do things like this, to prove a lot of naysayers wrong. So since I started on this, in 68 days, I've lost 26 pounds. My skin has gotten a little bit clearer. I've gained a lot more clarity. My energy levels went up, and my ability to complete tasks has changed. My awareness, my clarity, everything. So my energy level in the morning time has increased tremendously. Like I get out of bed with very much ease and no aches and pains or anything like that. Okay, so as far as how I feel about like blood pressure, cholesterol, and all that, so I was on blood pressure pills prior to this, and now that I've embarked on this fruit journey, I haven't had any like problems with my health. I don't have aches and pains. I don't even have sleep in my eyes. I don't have wax in my ears. What else? I had sleep apnea before this. I had I was a real heavy snorer, and all of that has stopped. The calluses on my feet have healed. My feet has actually gotten smaller and more narrow. So yeah, those are the benefits of this lifestyle and just being healthy in general. Factual.
Hold on, brother. We're not gonna bypass this part because everybody got a lot to say when it comes to the healing properties of fruit. Mm-hmm. Now, obviously, in the first video, you was over 300 pounds. Fast forward, what was that, about a year later?
Yeah.
Was that about a year later?
Yep. No, that was 2 years later. Yeah. 2 years later.
So how much pounds had you lost from that first video to the second one?
About 100, and at that time, probably like 145, 146.
You see what I'm saying? Hey, case is closed. We're gonna stop. We're gonna put some respect on this fruit, family. So I wanted to mention that. I didn't want to skip past that part. Now, what stuck out to me in the second video was you said your ability to complete tasks. Mm-hmm. And that's big for a lot of people. A lot of us are sluggish. A lot of us are just dragging throughout the day, low energy. So, talk about where you were in that second video, your state of mind. You explained how you felt health-wise, but just who was that Bobby Smith?
That was a great time right there. That was a great time. I had a ball doing that. I learned a lot. That's when I became somewhat of an influencer in the health community because of what I was doing and the attention that I was getting. But at that time, I was going through it. You see how skinny I was looking, right? Because I was going through a healing process that I didn't even know I was going to go through. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was like I had to accept it, and I had to embrace the role of losing all that weight and doing that. So it was a really fun time in my life, man. That's why I tell people, when you go on a journey like of healing, You really have to enjoy every part of it. Like, this is real talk. And I'm glad you put up I'm glad Lisa Williams just said something about Jessica Garden, because Jessica Garden is one of them people who in the programs and in the group, and she working on healing herself. And I was telling my friend earlier today, like, those type of people who working on themselves and healing bring me back to that state of mind that I was doing. Like, it was a fun time experiencing the body and like what, like, emotions and stuff that I was going through during the 108 days of watermelon. Like, I used to sit in the bed and really feel how my stomach felt, and like I used to cry a lot and talk a lot. Like, it was crazy. So you got to enjoy it, and once you get through it, you always can reference back to those moments. So as you see, I was getting interviewed by the Blade in my local town. So I became like a little local celebrity and everything. So it was a great time in my life, and it's got me to where I'm at right now. So I wouldn't change nothing about that experience.
Yeah, yeah, you definitely went viral, man. So how
Yeah.
was it like in the city, like just walking around, going to the store? Was it one of those situations where you couldn't go outside, or like was it uncomfortable? How was it like once you made that 360 and now they know who Bobby Smith
I'm a
is?
I'm gonna give you the most memorable moment, right?
Okay.
At the time I went viral, like after that article, I went to the no after you know who LeVar Walker is, the comedian. It's a
Mm,
comedian. He did a video on me, right? After that video, um, I went to the gas station the next day, right? And I went in there, and this older black dude was in there, and I ain't know him or nothing. And he walked up to me, and he was like, "Hey man, I just want to tell you, keep doing your thing. Even Jesus Christ got ridiculed." And I'm like,
wow.
"All right, for sure." You know what I'm saying? Like, and that I got back to the car, and I told my dad, like, "Man, that was dude just in there." And I told my dad what he said, and my dad was like, "That's crazy." And at that moment, that's when I knew how big it was.
Man, I'm so glad you said that guy's name. I was actually looking for that video and I couldn't find it. That was going to be one of the ones I played for you. And what struck me about that one? You said his name was
LeVar
Lavar
Walker. Yeah,
LeVar
yeah.
Walker. Now, no disrespect to this brother, man. I don't know him from a can of paint, but this is my issue, man. We got so many people in our community who look like us that all they want to do is make jokes.
Mhm.
I'm saying, for likes or views or for whatever reason. Now the thing is, nothing is wrong with the jokes, but we're always the butt of the jokes.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? Now I went through that brother's page. Like I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold you, Bobby. I was tight when I saw that video because this was after I had actually met you and I knew you. So it
Mm,
ain't. I saw that video prior and got a good laugh off of it, like everybody else.
right.
Basically what I'm trying to say is that I just want people to just be more mindful, man. People are human. People got feelings, and you never know what a person is going through. You never know how real or how genuine a person is, man. So like just ease up, man. I'm vouching for this brother Bobby Smith right here, man. He's a good dude. So
Indeed.
although and it's healthy. A lot of people are scared to lose weight and look a certain way. I get it, but you know, just ease up on all that is basically what I'm trying to say, man. So yeah, man. So man, let's switch gears a little bit. Let's switch gears
In-
a little bit. Yeah, I know this is a health community, man, health and wellness and all that, but um obviously Donald Trump just became president. You know,
Indeed.
there's no getting around that. And however you feel about it, whatever side you on, we can agree to disagree, family. So I want to ask you about Trump. I want to ask you now. Actually got this kind of hijacked this question off the brothers from EYL Earn Your Leisure podcast.
Hmm.
Rashad and Ian Dunlap, the master investor, actually on their show Blackout. So they have different shows. So they were on Blackout this past Monday talking about the positions that Donald Trump appointed. Right
Uh,
now, the names that stuck out to me. Now, keep in mind, none of these people have experience in the positions, so I just want to get your opinion. The first name that stuck out was RFK, right?
Mhm.
He's the Secretary of Health. Now, keep in mind, he's against vaccines. You see what I'm saying? So,
Mhm.
what's your thoughts on RFK being the Secretary of Health? Um, and do you think he's going to be able to make real changes within the food industry and how we eat and the quality of the food?
It's a dope question. Um, and I can't. Let me do this too. I can't let that comment that Lala Floyd, Lala, I love you. I appreciate you that
Uh-oh,
she got on the.
still got her up there.
Yeah, I can't let that slide. I appreciate you, sis. That's big love. But for the question, when it comes to politics, right? Real talk, poly, which means many, ticks, which is bloodsuckers, right? And you
Hold
put
on,
that
run that
together.
back. That went over my head. Run that back. What you just say?
The word poly, right, means translates to many, like a many, like, and ticks. You know what a tick is? It's a bloodsucker. So
Right.
those are many bloodsuckers, or you can call it politricks or pile of tricks, whatever you want to call it. So I had to. That's really my stance on that. Like I don't really get involved with politics, but since you did ask me the question, I like a lot of the things RFK Jr. stand for, right? Like the things that he purport, the things that he say he about, some of his things that he said. Now, some of the things he said are a little outlandish, I don't know the specifics of what I want to call outlandish, but I will say this: anytime there's politicians or leaders who speak somewhat of the same language that I do, I'm okay with them. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm okay with some of that language he talking about getting certain things out of the foods, about getting our kids healthier foods in school and all of that. I'm for that. I don't see how that's a bad thing. As far as his history of who he is and what he really stands for, who he is as a man and all that, I don't know. But as far as the things that I've heard, some of those things sound good. That's why I said I made a post one day. I said RFK Jr. be speaking truths, and it's just the reality of it. He do be speaking truths. I like his stand on vaccines. I'm all for that. So if can he make real change? That's yet to be seen. Has any politician made real change? I'm not sure. So that's yet to be seen. I'm looking forward to seeing if he can make some type of real changes. If not, the one thing my advice to people is control what you can control. If RFK Jr. can't stop you from going through the drive-through, RFK Jr. I told my dad, RFK Jr. ain't coming to take that pork chop out your hand. So it don't matter who in office, you still got to do what you got to do. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Hey, man, and we can agree to disagree on that, family. uh, couple more names. We still on politics.
Indeed.
Elon Musk.
Mm.
This caught me completely off guard. I had no clue. So Elon Musk is in control of the Department of Government Efficiency. So
Mm.
whatever that means, he's in control. That's the title, the
Mm-hmm.
Department of Government Efficiency. Elon Musk is the head of that. So does that mean we're gonna have robots in the crib or what? What's that mean?
Um, I wouldn't put it past it. You feel me? Like, but see,
Hey,
when it
real
comes,
quick, real quick. I didn't mean to cut you off.
no, go ahead.
He sent the robot to Kim Kardashian and Kai Cenat. Kim Kardashian just did a commercial with the robot, sitting in the robot's lap and everything. And Kai Cenat, he's a Twitch streamer for those that don't know, and he's been rocking with the robot for like a week. I'll be tuning in. He's been doing all type of stuff with the robot. So
Mm.
what's
Yeah,
that? When you hear
I've
that, what's
seen
that mean?
I've seen some clips of that. I would say, like, all right, for me, that's predictive programming. I don't get into that. You feel me? That's one thing that made this lifestyle special, family. when it comes to like politics, entertainment, and all of that stuff, you don't indulge in it the same, right? So I look at everything we watching as like a movie. You feel me? Like it's entertainment, which entertainment, they taming your mind. They keeping you focused on something else. Which like if what do that mean in your everyday life? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like Elon Musk, if he gonna have robots everywhere, I'm guaranteed we still gonna have fruit on the planet. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
like
what if? Hey, that'd be dope if the robots was juicing our watermelon for us. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you, family. I'm gonna have a robot in the crib. I'm sorry, agree to disagree.
Hey, you know, but you know, there's a place for it. You feel me? I think there's a way AI and all of these things can help us. You feel me? But if it's in the wrong hands, or it says if the intent is to be used for evil, then that's what it's gonna be. But for me, family, real talk, like this is real talk. I don't really get into nothing but indulging in this, like lifestyle, mindset. I used to be one of them conspiracy theorists. I look at everything and I gotta tell everybody the truth and I gotta wake everybody up. Like, did y'all see this? Did y'all see this? And I'm not like that no more because I know it don't matter if you not controlling what you can control. So if you don't, like right now, if you can't control what you eat, why are you worried about what else going on in the world? Like real talk. Like right. Your own personal world ain't right. So whatever going on out there, if it ain't affecting you, you need to fix what's affecting you. So that's what I do every single day. I watch the news and stuff, but I watch it with a different perspective. Like it looked like entertainment to me. Things look like parodies to me. Like I know what I'm watching. I studied etymology. I study symbols. I study all of these things. So I know I'm watching a show. So that's how I look at it. It's entertaining.
No doubt. And you know, for those that might be wondering, you know, I got Bobby Smith on here. Why is we talking about politics? This is why, because it's always going to be brought back home to health and wellness. And this is exactly what he's explaining. You know what I'm saying? Once you level up and get focused, a lot of that stuff is going to be in your rear view. And that's the power of fruits, family. So the last one, and we'll get off of it. I had two more names, but we just this last one, man. Linda McMahon. For those that don't know, that's Vince McMahon's ex-wife. The WWE Vince McMahon. Linda McMahon is his ex-wife. She is the Secretary of Education. Now, the reason why I brought this up is she was a part of his team during his first campaign, and she was the head of Small Business Administration.
Yeah.
So what Small Business Administration, and now this go around Secretary of Education. So it sounds like Trump is just handing out, you get a job. You know what I'm saying?
And you know, you some crazy stuff, bro. Real talk. This is so funny. I didn't know who Linda McMahon was till like 2 days ago.
Wow. I didn't find out today.
Yeah, so like when there's like Linda McMahon, the wife of Vince McMahon, the WWE. When I hear stuff like that, it sounds like, okay, they telling you this is fake. They telling you watching WWE. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how I think. Like, okay, we watching the show. Like none of that, like real talk. That's why I say it always go. I've learned a long time ago. When you come up I've been a conspiracy theorist since 2009. You feel me? Like I was indulged in Dr. Phil and Dr. Phil Valentine and all of them, Dr. Bobby Hemmett and all. I've watched tons and tons of that stuff. Sinetter TV. I was in Brother Polite. I've been involved in all of that. So now I know if somebody not telling you to eat right, they not telling you nothing.
Good point.
Real talk.
Good point.
All your leaders out there, I don't care who they are, politicians, influencers, gurus, basketball, I don't care. If they not telling you it start with what you eat, they're lying to you, family. They're misleading you. Fruit up.
Hey, and you can either agree to disagree, man. That's a fire take, man. That's why I wanted to ask you those questions because I know you got that insight. It's more than just fruit with you, brother. You got a lot of knowledge and yeah, man. I love those answers, man.
Indeed. Appreciate you.
So man, so we got one more topic, man. We're gonna, again, family, everything we do is centered around health and wellness. I'm not just going to get on here and just only talk about, fruit and exercising. This is the Agree to Disagree podcast. We're going to cover all the topics, man. And this is the perfect brother to go over these things with, man. We're going to talk a little sports because you got a background, like you just said, in conspiracy. You know what I'm saying? So I know a little bit how you feel about sports. So, let's just talk about the obvious. Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. We got to talk about it.
Okay.
Rigged? Was it, you know what I'm saying? What was the play? What was the play behind the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul?
Since we gonna talk about it, of course, I think it's rigged. Of course, I think we watching a movie. I think, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's entertainment. What is for? Why all this shenanigans is going on? This who Shahjahan, you know what I'm saying, is going on to take your focus off of something else, to take your focus off of what you supposed to be doing for yourself. I've seen a lot of people online talking about, I feel sorry for Mike Tyson. He looked bad. He was getting beat up. Like that. Let me go to this. I made a reel one time, right? Talking about if Tupac was gay, right? This is real talk. I made a reel, and the people on TikTok came at me viciously. Oh man, you talking about Tupac, right? Going at me, right? And I'm like, wow. So, and I didn't even say he was gay. I posted a video raising the question if he gay. So it's not my opinion. I'm just raising the question like they are. But to me, what stood out is these people who never met Tupac in their entire existence, this emotionally attached to him, right? That's a disease to me. There's no person on this earth that I'm attached to, especially if I ain't never met him in the physical. How that's a programming. That is a programming. If you attach to people you don't even know if they truly exist, you never met them, never shook their hand, how can you say you love them? Like this, that's insane. So to come to the defense of somebody you never met in your life, that right there already let me know who you are. But let me stop.
Well, let me give you a little bit of pushback. Let me give you a little pushback. We ain't never met in person.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So you
but
can
I
be
talk to you.
Right, but I can pull up to your crib and you can be eating chicken instead of watermelon. But you gonna lie saying watermelon.
That's true. That's a way of living. But you know I exist because we sitting here having a conversation. Have you ever had a conversation with Tupac? Have you ever, you know what I'm saying? These people who defended him. I had a conversation
with Tupac when he came out with Dear Baba. I was there. Don't you know I love you, sweet baby?
That's a fact. Like we all program. Like I get it, right? I get the programming, but I also get it that I shouldn't get it. Like I'm tapped out. You know what I'm saying? So I don't argue about it no more, bro. Like I've really like elevation is about leaving that behind and focusing on your true self every single day. So whatever goes on in the world, if I don't have no control over it, I leave it alone. You know, I control what go on in my world. And like I tell people all the time, you're responsible for me, right? I'm responsible for me. Me is my everything. You feel me? Everything. You only people I'm responsible for is Bobby Smith and the people I helped bring here, which is Ramaya Sky Smith and Jalen Smith, which is my children. So other than that, I don't have nothing to do with nobody else. That's how I live.
No doubt.
Indeed.
Chad said, "Don't come for pot." It's some people that can't do wrong, man. And Tyson is one of those figures, man. It's kind of like you just got a soft spot for him, man, because he's one of those people that's been so transparent over the years, and he feels like a real person. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what he's done behind closed doors, he feels like that person you can sit across the table with and have a real genuine conversation with, man. So I think
Indeed.
that's the appeal with Tyson, man. So man, this has been a great conversation, brother.
Having a lot of fun, man. Having a lot of fun.
Man, this is a ball, man. I appreciate your time, man. I don't want to keep you too long, man. What for the people, I'm always asked for book recommendations as far as health and wellness, because I'm gonna bring this back to health now. What book would you recommend? Your number one book, if you had one book to give the people, what would you tell them to read, and so they can get started on the health and wellness journey, and get into the right mindset to start living this lifestyle?
Health books. Health books. Can I do 2 books? I'll do 2 books.
You got it.
Okay.
Give me 2 of them.
Give you 2 books. I got this one right here, of course, right? This is this is in the health community. This number one. This is the go-to. So definitely get you a copy of this. And the other one, I'm not sure exactly where it's at, but it's called the 80-10-10 diet. This is a book that we're gonna be indulging in inside my fruitarian mastery program. I do got a program called the Fruitarian Mastery. What this is now we elevating. So 80-10-10 is one of them books that you're going to read to really get into this lifestyle. I think it's the best explanation of the lifestyle that you're going to get. And it got the easiest transition into the lifestyle in there for you. But those 2 books right there are my go-to books. So inside my Fruitarian Mastery, we're going to be really, really diving into that 80-10-10 book. And we got to give it, you're going to have a journal with it and everything. So that's what I live by, family. I only indulge in the information that helps me grow. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I like fruitarianism, you always have to remind yourself why you're doing this. So fasting is important. Being hungry at times is important. Like, people think being hungry is a bad thing all the time. So as soon as they get hungry, they run and go eat. You don't even know the experience of being hungry. Like, you don't even know the thoughts you have or the thoughts you can control while you're hungry and stuff. So we gonna dive deep into fruitarianism and the power that you truly have. People don't even know the power I possess. And people would think you lying if you told them some of the things that you think about. You know what I'm saying? So it's time to identify each other, man, by getting on the same page. How you do that? By eating the same things.
No doubt, no doubt. So you gave the book. So let's just say, you know how people are, man. Most people ain't gonna open up those books. So what's like just a quick little starter pack? Let's just say I hit you up like, Bobby, man. I really want to get healthy. Uh, give me something, man. Tell me what to do right now. Just a quick little something to get started. If they ain't got access to the books.
Okay, the first thing you gonna do is go to your Cash App and send me a couple dollars. but no, but no, real talk. I get that question all the time. Start with where you at. Start with where you at. Know where you at. Be honest with yourself, and start always fruit up till a certain time. Start if you fruit up till 10 a.m., fruit up till noon, fruit up till 2, fruit up till 4. That's how I start people off. Eating fruit when you get up till you can't take it no more. That's how you start off. Real talk. And you start by indulging in the information. Always learn why you need to be eating fruits. So that helped me out a lot. I used to come home from work and watch documentaries about fruit and like bananas and strawberries, what they made of, how they grow, all of that. So it make you want to eat these things more when you find out the power in them. So learn. Always learn. Knowledge is power, literally.
No doubt, and I plan on having you back on the platform, so we'll double back on that question, Chaz. So thoughts
on the Bible. Oh
yeah,
my.
we'll be here a whole nother hour, man. So we'll definitely touch on that at a later date. But that's a great question, Chaz. Appreciate that question. So man, that's about it, man. We covered your journey a little bit. We covered sports, we covered politics. So feel good about the conversation, man. So I'm gonna steal a page from your book, man. Anything that you want to tell the people, anything you want to promote, whatever is on your mind, my brother, you have the floor.
Okay, I'm gonna take the time. What I'm gonna do is
Hold on. I
no,
gave you. I'm tripping over
you
here.
done
My
gave
bad,
you the
people.
you done gave you the floor.
Yeah. It's all about me. You know what I'm saying? Agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. But
You
I'm
got
gonna
it,
take.
brother.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take the time to congratulate you, family, and tell you how proud I am of you and what you got going on here, man. Like it's outstanding. Your contribution to the community in ways that we didn't even know that we needed. How you show up every single day, no matter what go on throughout the day, how you show up. I have to be honest with you. It's been motivating to me. It's been a big part of the reason why I show up. It's been a big part of the reason why I create these programs to create familyhood and brotherhood. So I just want to commend you on the work you're doing, man. You've been since I met you. You've been real with your struggle. You've been real when you can't show up, but you always show up. Even like communication is key. You're a great communicator. I love what you got going on, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Other than that, join everything we got going on, family. Fruit Up with Bobby Smith. Make sure y'all stay in the energy. Make sure you stay in the vibe. Make sure you do what you're supposed to do. Worry about the things you can't control. Because once you worry about things you can't control is when you lose control. So stay in the energy. We just getting started. We're gonna have a lot of great things coming forward, and I'm proud of everybody. Salute. Fruit Up, family. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you.
Man, everyday hero, man. That's who I want to talk to and build with, man. So I salute you, brother. Thank you so much for joining the platform, man. I look forward to doing it again, man.
Likewise. Fruit Up,
and
family.
Thank you guys for watching, man. I love y'all. Fruit Up.
Fruit Up.